Two popular mortgage options. One crucial decision. Which loan type truly makes sense for you? On one side, the fixed-rate mortgage, steady as they come. On the other, the adjustable-rate mortgage, starting low but changing with time. Let's skip the jargon and see how they actually compare. We'll break it down point by point, so you'll know exactly who wins in every category. The right answer for you might surprise you. All right, so here's the map of what we're going to hit. First up, interest rate and payment stability. Then we'll talk initial affordability. Next, we'll tackle risk and complexity. Then best use case and time horizon. After that, the ideal borrower profile. And finally, long-term cost potential. Sound good? Let's roll. Okay, first category, interest rate and monthly payment stability. So with a fixed-rate mortgage, you get one rate locked in for the whole loan term, usually 15 or 30 years. Your payment's the same every month, which is honestly a relief if you're big on budgeting. No surprises. Downside, if rates drop in the future, you won't benefit unless you refinance. Now, ARM, the adjustable rate mortgage, is a different story. It starts you off with a lower intro rate, and then, after a set period, it adjusts up or down depending on the market. So yes, if rates fall, your payment might drop too, but if they rise, yikes, your payment can jump. Harder to plan long-term and, honestly, can be a bit nerve-wracking. So in this round, the fixed-rate mortgage definitely takes it. Next up, initial affordability, or, in plain English, how much your early payments hurt your wallet. Fixed rate usually sits a little higher at the start, so you're not exactly saving tons up front. There are times you might get a competitive rate if you've got top-notch credit, but it's pretty standard. Now, with an ARM, here's where things get spicy. The intro rate is usually way lower, so those early payments are way friendlier. That can even help some folks qualify for a pricier home. But, and this is important, those savings are front-loaded. The bill can balloon later if rates shoot up. Still, for the early years, ARM wins this one. Let's talk risk and complexity, and oh man, this is where the split gets real. With a fixed rate, it's like what you see is what you get. You sign, you pay the same amount every month, there's barely any drama unless you decide to make changes. The only thing you might miss out on is if the market tanks and you don't refinance. But that's about it for surprises. But ARMs, they're kind of like financial choose-your-own-adventures. There's indexes, margins, caps. It's a lot to process. And if you guess wrong on the market, your payment could soar. Even with caps to limit the damage, it's just more stuff to keep track of and risk to juggle. For simplicity and peace of mind, fixed takes the crown. Oh, and here's something cool you may not know. When someone says they have a 5/6 ARM, that means their rate's locked for 5 years, then resets every 6 months for the rest of the loan. If that made your head spin a little, you're not alone. All right, best use case and time horizon. Who are these loans actually good for? Fixed rate is a dream for the stay-put crowd. If you're planning on living in the same place for 10, 15 years or more and you just want to set it and forget it, you'll sleep easy. ARM, though? Oh, here's where it shines. If you're planning to move or sell or maybe refinance in just a few years, maybe you're a frequent mover or an investor, it can make a lot of sense. Plus, if rates are high now and might drop soon, going ARM gives you some flexibility. So honestly, this one's a tie, because it's less about which loan is better and more about which matches your situation. Now, ideal borrower profile. Fixed rate is practically made for first-time buyers, folks who like things super simple, or families who don't want to worry about surprise costs, especially if you've got a steady income and plan to stay put for the long haul. On the flip side, ARMs are kind of the secret weapon for savvy borrowers planning to move or whose income's going to ramp up big time. People who like to watch the market, think about refinancing, maybe even take a few risks for bigger potential savings. But if you're not comfortable with the thought of your payment ever jumping, yeah, ARM's probably not for you. So this round, honestly, both have their match. It depends on your lifestyle. And finally, long-term cost potential. Fixed rate gives you total transparency. You know what you're paying, you know when, and if rates ever spike, you're chilling. If you stick with it, you can actually come out ahead compared to an ARM that adjusts upward. Downside? If rates keep falling, fixed might cost you more unless you refinance. ARMs, meanwhile, can be a steal if you move or refi before that adjustment sets in, or if rates drop after your intro period. But if you guess wrong and rates rise, you could end up paying way more than expected. It's just harder to map out the total cost. Fixed rate is the safer bet here. just for the predictability. Let's put it all on a radar chart and see the strengths and weaknesses side by side. You can really see where fixed rate pulls ahead for stability and long-term cost, but ARM flexes when it comes to initial affordability, especially if you don't plan to stay long. So here's my honest take. If you're looking for predictability and you plan to make that house your home for a long time, fixed rate almost always wins. It's just easier to sleep at night knowing your payment won't surprise you. On the other hand, if you're a short-term thinker or super comfortable watching market trends and want to juice those early savings, ARM can totally make sense. Just be sure you're ready to handle the curveballs. If this helped you understand fixed versus adjustable mortgages, share it with someone who's house hunting soon. Want more details? Check out trusted sites like fixedratemortgage.com and adjustableраtemortgage.com before you make any big decisions.